Tell us a bit about the lifestyle in Cabo and what's behind the brand.
Well, I think it kind of speaks for itself. I mean, lifestyle in Cabo is all about that. And it originally started, obviously, I've been selling homes here and real estate for a very long time. And what we discovered was it's really not about the real estate. The homes are important, the community, but it's really about why people come here. And they come here to live like we live. I mean, I think they want to emulate, our lifestyle, and that's just kind of came out of, it was organic. I mean, we had a lot of people that was talking about it, but we really never had a platform where we could communicate with people that may not even be in Cabo. They may be thinking about a Cabo trip. And so I just really wanted to compile and use it as a resource for people that were coming, and not just my buyers. I mean, I feel an obligation to kind of like be an ambassador for Cabo. We stumbled onto it, or not really. I mean, we spent 3 years looking, but we can cut short a lot of the inquiry by telling our story. And I think that resonates with people, and particularly in this kind of global economy now. I mean, people are not locked into a particular place. And so when they're on that journey and we're on that search, whether it's just for a vacation or whether it's to contemplate buying real estate, we just want to kind of help people. And it's not just the buyers. I think, when I first contemplated doing this, I wanted to do something for the community. And so a lot of the restaurants and activities that we feature are a result of us wanting to help those businesses be successful. And so I think it's a two-way street. It's not just for visitors, it's for locals and local business owners, and any way we can contribute to both sides of that equation, I think, is super important. So it's just grown over the years into, a larger team. We spend a lot of time and effort buying the equipment and doing these interviews, and so I'm committed, and I love what I do. I love sharing what I do, and I love the destination. So it's really pretty simple. It's not it's not work. We have a lot of fun doing it, but take some of our time. We hope people enjoy it.
For you, what does lifestyle in Cabo will represent today?
Well, I don't think it's changed that dramatically from the start. Let me back up and say one thing is that I am absolutely blown away by the number of people that come up to me and may or may not know me. They've seen me on YouTube. They recognize me. It has a big platform. I kind of got committed to doing all the social media, which I'm not of the age of social media. I'm a little older than, most people that are involved in that. So I kind of got connected during the pandemic, and I started watching YouTube, and I got inspired by something that will, A, be a resource, and B, it works when I'm sleeping. It's pretty incredible, the reach of social media. I never would have believed it if you would have told me when we started this that people would actually stop me in the street and say, "Hey, aren't you Michael Baldwin?" And it's kind of funny to be a very minor celebrity in Cabo. So I think that's super important. How's it changed? Well, we've done a lot more platforms. We have a lot more activities. We have a lot more businesses that we represent. It's expanded into everything from private charter boat business. We do a lot of charter on flights, private flights for people. We've been lucky enough I was selected to shoot an episode of on a Netflix series, about real estate. So you never know where this is going to end up. It starts one way and it ends up entirely somewhere different.
What challenge also you have through all this journey?
Well, it's resources. We have to put a lot of not just money, but time and effort and coordination. So the challenges are just dedicating the resources to do it. And I hope people are getting something out of it. I have no idea, what this means to me in the way of a revenue. So it's definitely a cost. We don't know how people find us, but we put out enough content out there that people often do, and I do get. I mean, all of my business now is really referral based. People have found us either through friends, family, one of our channels. That's where all my clients come from, and those clients ultimately become friends, and even the people that don't necessarily do business with us, that may not be in our bandwidth of client, we still love to engage with them. So anything that I can do to help my community, my adopted community of Cabo, I'm all about. So we've put a lot of time and effort, money into this, and I hope people use it and they see the value in it.
What makes you different from other similar brands?
Well, I mean, we live the lifestyle. I think a lot of people in the social media business, they may do a small part of it, but one of the things that I've dedicated myself to is that I won't promote something that I haven't done myself. I have personally done every single thing, whether it's chartering a boat or taking a captain fishing or going to a particular restaurant. I mean, we keep this stuff current. We pride ourselves in, we won't put restaurants on there that A, I haven't been to, or B, that I haven't visited again, to make sure that their quality and their standards remain matching with our brand. So, I think that that's the difference. A lot of people are putting a lot of content out there. We could obviously do a lot more. We could probably take paid advertisers, but we won't do that because we want it to be authentic. And it's things that I generally love doing myself. So it's hardly work, but we want to make sure it's current and authentic for our clients.
What motivates you to keep doing what you do?
Well, we love it. Let's start with how much we love living here, how much we love living the lifestyle. So it's really, it's for me, I just have to remember to do the shooting. We're out to dinner nearly every night. We're out with clients, and I just have to remind myself to actually, you have to do the print work, you have to do the photography, you have to do the video, and so oftentimes I forget, and so I could have a lot more if I pay closer attention probably.
Well, thank you for the interview, and we can see another video with you next week.
Anytime. You made it easy for me, so thank you.